Hello, this is Napoleon and I'm Wes.
And I'm Sam.
And we're going to talk to you about what it's like to be in a band and why we kind of do this, tour and use like our creativity as like an outlet. And I just want to say, for me personally, I think from maybe like 4 or 5 years ago when everything began for me, being in my first proper band, it was never really about money for me at all, and it never was. And it sounds like a really cheesy thing to say, but it was always about the message behind the lyrics. Like when I first got into like the first bands that I listened to, and hardcore and melodic hardcore and everything, and it was always listening to what they were like trying to portray and trying to like send to the listener. And I guess it's always been the same for me really. Like the first thing I kind of listen to when I discover a new band is what the band is trying to kind of portray and try and you know kind of reach out to me in a way. It's like what are they like, what message are they selling to me, you know? It's like on our record, for example, Newborn Mind, I guess, when I wrote the album and I wrote all the lyrics, I guess it was like, okay, when people listen to this album, I want them to kind of think more about religion and, you know, mental health and depression and stuff. And I guess, I don't know, and I guess for me, like when, like you said before, I guess, being here in Frankfurt tonight, you know, there's not too many people here, and Rock and Ring's on, and we're not really expecting a big turnout. And like you said, a band of our size, I guess, kind of is content when they break even. And for me, like I said, it's never been about money. But when, for me, I don't know about Sam, but for me, when I'm on that stage, I kind of feel like, I don't know, it's like the only time, again this sounds kind of corny and stuff, but it's like the only time I actually feel alive, I guess it's like the only time I feel alive, and like the only time I feel like I can actually express myself. And I think that's the sole reason like why I do this, I think, because it's like the biggest outlet for me to kind of, you know, express my feelings and what I feel, and kind of, yeah, just share it with everyone, I guess. I don't know about Sam. Obviously, it's very different. It's very different for Sam because obviously he shreds, but I get to like talk about different topics and subjects, and you know, whether it be personal life or issues in the world. I don't know, but it's just good to get like when I get up on stage, I feel like I feel like I'm at home and I can like spread my message, I guess. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I think the coolest part about being creative is kind of takes over your life. Like there's not a minute of the day you're not thinking about, you know, improving, practicing or writing music or whatever. It's just constantly on your mind. You'll never be satisfied with what you've done. You always want to do more. It just drives you on and gets you to travel around the world and stuff. Yeah, it's really cool.
We're like, it is tough sometimes, but it's, you know, like we're really lucky, and like I think about, you know, what all my other friends are doing and stuff, and I don't know anyone else unless they're in a band that kind of lives this lifestyle, I guess. And it's to be honest, I wouldn't trade it for anything else, because, you know, I've got this opportunity, like Sam said, you know, traveling around and being able to see all these different places, but, you know, being able to like express, you know, how I feel, and, you know, see people shout lyrics that I wrote in my bedroom back at me in random places, you know, and honestly there's no other feeling like that in the world. Like I can't get that feeling from buying a house and getting engaged to some girl from school at home or something, you know. I've got the rest of my life to do all that shit, so this is what I'm gonna do for now. And for me, like, that is the biggest thing. Like I wouldn't trade it for anything else. But yeah, it's just weird because like most people I went to school with are engaged, and, you know, they're having kids now and they're buying houses and stuff, and I don't know, sometimes it like scares me and stuff, but at the same time I weigh both the options up, and I'm like, no, I'm quite happy with this right now. I think I'll stick with this. And yeah, and I think that honestly just kind of falls back onto just being I don't know, just being creative, because I think without being able to be creative, I don't know what I'd do. Like, I would try and find a different, like, if I wasn't in a band and I couldn't sing on stage every night, I would find a different source of like expressing myself. I don't know what it would be.
Different
I don't know. I don't know what it would be. Like, it could be archery or something, but I would just need to like express myself in some other way. I don't know. It's weird. I can't explain it, but yeah. But it's very, like, it sounds weird, but it's like very therapeutic, I guess. It's like after I've finished the show sometimes, like, I'll be really, really, really tired and stuff, but also at the same time I'll be like, oh wow, like, I've got all that off my chest, kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like, and I just feel a bit more like zen because I've kind of like expressed myself loads, and I don't know. Yeah.
It all makes sense.
Yeah. It's quite therapeutic being able to express yourself to that extent, I guess, and share it with different people. But yeah, I don't know. I guess it's different for different people. But for me, that's what it's like, and just being able to do this is like, it's like the coolest thing, and it's all I've ever wanted to do since I was like 13 or 14 years old, and now I'm doing it.
Yeah, I guess to sum it up, the reason why I'm creative is just gives me a reason to wake up in the morning, you know, just...
No, you're right.
I don't know how to say it, but yeah, every day just constantly getting inspired by things, and it's just a reason for us to live and carry on playing music.
Yeah.
It's the simplest way to put it.
Yeah. I think I will leave it at that as well. But yeah, cool. Cheers, man. Thank you.